Welcome to a video about one football club that was once two football clubs. Two rival clubs that merged. I don't think it went down well at first. There were three clubs in Inverness originally, two of which merged, which we'll be looking into today, and one which still goes it alone. That is Caledonian. I've just finished filming a video there, so yeah, do check that one out if you haven't already. If we just think about the name of this football club first that we're looking at in this video, Inverness Caledonian Thistle. That name all relates back to the two clubs that it was once before. The two clubs that merged were Caledonian FC and Inverness Thistle. The club is now called Inverness Caledonian Thistle. Before we check out their current ground and investigate what the current Inverness Caledonian Thistle are all about, I'm going to take you to the two sites at which the original clubs played their games, which is why I'm at a retail park. So a bit of a far cry from what was once here. You got an oak furniture land, a Lidl over there, and yes, this is the site of what used to be a football stadium of one of the teams. So yeah, this video is sponsored by buysellfootballshirts.co.uk. Not only do they have a great range of shirts, and that is why you should check out their website, but also if you use the discount code FOOTY10, you'll get 10% off your purchase of a classic football shirt of your choice of a team you love. Whether you're a fan of a team in Scotland, they have a load of teams on there from all around the country, as well as England and around the world. They also have some amazing Scotland shirts as well, so if you're buzzing for the Euros in the summer and you're a Scottish fan, then go on there and get a classic Scotland shirt of old. Yeah, and use the discount code FOOTY10 because you'll get, like I say, 10% off your purchase. And yeah, it's a great site with a huge range of football shirts, and if you do buy one, you are supporting my channel in doing so. So yeah, thank you very much. It'll be the first link in the description box below. They've got a great range on there and I can't recommend them highly enough. Use the discount code FOOTY10. Cheers. So yeah, Telford Street Park that I'm on now, as you can see, Furniture Land, Curry's, Harvey's, Lidl. It is now, yes, a shopping centre park thing, obviously, but Caledonian FC used to play here. There used to be a ground here that belonged to Caledonia Football Club. Caledonian FC took their name from an old Roman word, or Latin word, sorry, used by the Romans to refer to the piece of land above part of their land that they had of Britannia. Now, the Romans ruled Britannia, which was the southern part of what is now the British Isles. However, they could never crack the north, which is now obviously Scotland. Borders were a bit different back then, of course, but the name that they used for that was Caledonia. And so there are things now in Scotland named Caledonia, Caledonian, one of which was an old football club, and yes, it's still in the name of the team today, Inverness Caledonian Thistle. And yeah, the club were formed, Caledonia FC, that is in 1885, so they're really old, and it's located somewhere around here. There is the Caledonian Canal, so yeah, another reason, another thing named after Caledonia, the old Roman Latin name for Scotland. With around a capacity of about 5,000 people, a ground once stood on where I am now, but in 1996 it was demolished to make way for shops. They were widely considered as one of the best non-league teams, not just in Scotland, but in all of Britain. They were a hugely successful non-league team and won trophy after trophy. We'll get into why they merged with Inverness Thistle in a bit, but for now, let's go and check out where their rivals used to play. And yeah, their rivals that they once were, they are now merged with. So yeah, this is the home of what used to be Caledonia FC. Let's go and check out the place that once was Inverness Thistle. So the second team that makes up what is now Inverness Caledonian Thistle. We've just looked at where Caledonian FC played. We are now where Inverness Thistle used to play. It was on this very site here. It was called Kingsmill Park, but I now believe it is called Kingsmill Care Home, which is here in its place. They were founded in the 1880s, much like their city rivals Caledonian FC, and have the nickname the Jags, obviously. The flower of Scotland being the thistle. Lots of football teams in Scotland have thistle in their name. Just to think of a few, obviously this club here that once was, which now Inverness Caledonian Thistle, has it in their name. Partick Thistle, Largs Thistle, Larkhall Thistle. All these teams then get nicknamed the Jags. Let me read out a quick stat. So this team, which once was, obviously it's not around anymore, had a post-war record of the most goals scored in the Highland League with 124, which was over 4 goals per game in the 69-70 season. However, this was beaten by Brora Rangers in 2015. I've got a Brora video coming soon. They lost a bid to get into the Scottish League system in the 70s. Third Lanark disbanded and a place opened up, and that was taken by Ferranti Thistle, who are now Livingston. I've made a video on them recently too. I believe the majority of Scotland's teams from the Central Belt would have been unwilling to travel this far, so So yeah, I think the team that was once here that tried to get into the league system were basically denied because of that. After a few failed attempts each, Inverness Thistle and Caledonian Football Club thought they would stand more of a chance to get into the league system if they combined forces. Fans of both clubs bitterly opposed this merger, and I believe there's even old fans of Inverness Thistle who won't even step foot in the current Inverness Caledonian Thistle Stadium. And so, since we've just mentioned them, it's about time we headed down there to the stadium of Inverness Caledonian Thistle, my penultimate club out of the 42 SPFL clubs. This is number 41, 42 is going to be tomorrow, and I can't wait. All right, let's get down there. Right, this one seems like a big milestone for me, this. Like, you know, Inverness, it's a long way away. It's a big club up in the Highlands. I think they call themselves the pride of the Highlands, don't they? And yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing to finally be checking this place out. There's the water just over there, which I'll try and take you to in a sec, but firstly, there's a gate open. And you know me, I've got to see if I can ask someone to get inside. Do you know what? I've got to obviously sanitize my hands, but it said on the front there that the stadium's open and it looks quite accessible, this. Obviously there was that bit open around there, but I'm going to try in the front first. But yeah, just check this out. Caledonian Stadium. Just look at that. What a welcoming ground. What a welcoming team. They've said there's no games on, so there's no restrictions at the moment. And just look at that. Look at the view there. Wow, I'm inside Inverness. Cannot believe this. I'm going to go up to the corner here, see if I can take a look. And look there, the Inverness Caledonian Thistle badge, the pride of the Highlands. Now, I think they're blue and red because that is the two former teams' colours. So yeah, blue and red for Caledonian FC, and then Inverness Thistle, of course. But yeah, let's just go check out the water real quick. Can't believe I'm in. How buzzing. Look at this. Look, there's water over there. Wow, what a lovely day. And then Inverness over there, as you can see. Look at that, what a view. Well, that was exciting. Right, look at this. Right, I need to get some shots from the outside, show you the water over there, as well as a few other things. So yeah, just wait right there. So yeah, talk about stadium branding. Even these little poles here along the way are blue and red for the two colours of the former teams. And yeah, in there, in the corridors. So yeah, actually, firstly, let me tell you about what happened. When I just turned up, went to reception, saw that it was open, like there was an opening times thing. And they said, wait right there, we'll get someone. And yeah, a lad who works there called Liam showed me around, and a few of the people in there had seen my videos before, so that made it a lot easier. They knew what I was there for. And yeah, like just being shown around. But it's not just because I'm a vlogger or whatever. If you're there near Inverness, or you're in and around the area, you can just come and they'll show you around. Honestly, they are so welcoming. And just look at the state of these views from here. Look, you got the ground there, And then over here, let me take you, just cross this road. Look at that. What a club! 41 out of 42 done. But I've got more to tell you about this club though. This isn't the end of the video. Hang about, there's still so much more to do. That was so unexpected that I got in like that. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So yeah, this club were formed out of the two teams that I've mentioned earlier in this video in 1994. And to put that into context, that is the same year. Actually, I don't even need my mask on anymore, hang on. That is the same year that this club and your favourite YouTuber were born. So there you go, 1994. What a year that was for the world. And yeah, even on the walls there, some like of the inside, like some pictures and stuff of the old teams, which was amazing to see. Like, so I was just there chatting about them. Didn't like, obviously I've only just been researching them today, and yeah, like to then find out about Caledonian and Inverness Thistle and see them on the walls there. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, when they were formed, they had to start at the bottom of the Scottish pyramid, of course. However, the newly promoted club had a good couple of cup runs and even beat Celtic away at Parkhead. That led to one of the greatest newspaper headlines of all time. Super Cali go ballistic, Celtic are atrocious. I did that in one take, I promise. Since their formation just 26 years ago, they've gone on to finish third in the top tier of football. They've lost in the Scottish League Cup final and they've won the Scottish Cup. And that, which you'd have seen in there, like the thing with the William Hill ribbons on it, that was what you get given if you win a Scottish Cup. You only get to keep it for a year, it has to go back or go to the next winner, and you get to keep like this strange looking trophy. It doesn't really look much like the Scottish Cup, but yeah, it's got the William Hill ribbons on. It's still like a very good thing to win and to have. What a piece of memorabilia. I love seeing those trophies, honestly. I can't believe I've got in there, honestly, I'm still so buzzing. But yeah, in their cup final win, they beat Falkirk 2-1 at Hampden in front of just 37,000 people. One of the smallest watched, or smallest attended cup finals, I should say, for a while. Probably the fact that two teams from outside of Glasgow, one from quite a way outside of Glasgow. Yeah, 37,000 people in about a 50,000 stadium, that one. Having won the cup, they qualified for Europe, but they lost in the Europa League second qualifying round against a fairly unknown Romanian team. And yeah, classic once again, Supporters Wall of Fame. I guess you can pay to have your name put in there, or yeah, if you're a super fan, you can be engraved forever. Much like Alexander, Hugh, John, Ian and Pat, just to name a few super fans of the club here. So from two clubs there became one. From Highland League success, but relative obscurity in the wider footballing world, to now being one of the biggest sides north of Scotland's Central Belt. An amazing story of how two rivals became one and have since won a national cup and even competed in Europe. Would that success have come to these two clubs if they'd both been added to the league system individually? I'm not too sure. Let me know below if you think they would have done. Please do like this video and check out Buy Sell Football shirts. Yes, the first link in the description box below. Get a shirt for yourself. See if they got an Inverness Cali shirt. I'm sure they have. They got loads of Scottish League shirts and Scottish national shirts as well. Please do subscribe if you aren't already. If you don't, your favourite player at your favourite club is going to get sold this summer for free, so you don't want that to happen, so make sure you subscribe. I'll leave some videos in and around the Jock McDonald stand so you can keep watching my content. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.